Welcome to another session. High at the Towers with main event and K Smooth. Let me hit that shit, man. What's up?
Yeah. Happy fucking New Year,
We in this motherfucker, and we are about to get high at the fucking tower.
Let's go.
25 dubs to the dome.
Hey.
Every damn day blow a zone. 25 dubs to the dome. Every damn day blow a zone.
This nigga got a cup on like it's a drink.
Every damn day blow a zone. 25 dubs to the dome. Every damn day blow a zone.
This my part.
25 blunts in a day. Ay. 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 25 blunts in a day.
I can't hear y'all.
25 blunts in a day. Ay. 25 blunts in a day.
Oh, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Jazzo? You can hear the music? Yeah, you know that. We good. It's some ghetto shit. It's some ghetto shit. We got my boy Jazzo in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying?
Udo, man, Udo.
Yeah,
This
man.
nigga, Knack Inc. himself, boy,
Yeah, I see
man.
you rocking your Nike.
Y'all see you rocking your Knack Inc., man.
Luckily, I
Brother, the crowd went wild for Jazz right there. The crowd is going wild. Knack Inc. is in the house,
I like that.
Calm down, Jay. Calm down, ladies and gentlemen. Jazzo is in the house. Man, say what's up, Jazz.
What it do, man? How you guys doing?
Man,
Man, how about
welcome.
you, bro?
Yeah, living.
Living, that is a
At
good
this
word.
present time of the world, right?
That is
Yeah,
a
man.
good word. Well, welcome to High at the Towers. You know what I mean? I want to welcome everybody at High at the Towers.
Yes, new and old on the main event.
And I am K Smooth. And today passing through is our brother Jazzo the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is first. This is what's up.
Man,
This
this
family
nigga be
shit.
making moves, dog.
That fool stays moving.
I feel like that this show, one, is a dope platform for any fucking body who wants to talk about
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, we gotta put our niggas on.
So before we start this show, I want to give a quick moment of silence for Adolfo Quinones, aka Ozone from Breaking Shabu, and of course Rudy Salas, two Latinos that died this week. So real quick, moment of silence. God bless you guys. And I know y'all looking down on us, man. You guys were big influence in my life. You know, Breaking was just an influence in me and my brother's life. We wanted to be Turbo and Ozone like a motherfucker. Like, my mom was in love with this dude. Like, you know, Freddie's dad looks like that nigga. All right, so that alone will tell y'all, man, these two gentlemen were big influence in hip-hop alone.
Yeah.
So, you know, Ozone, rest in peace. Rudy Salas, rest in peace. Now let's get to the motherfucking show.
Yeah.
You know, we high at the motherfucking towers.
So, my nigga.
Jazzo the
My nigga,
Juggernaut.
Jazzo the fucking Juggernaut. Wait, first of all, where you come up with the name Jazzo the Juggernaut?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
like
never
that.
asked you that. I never asked you that, bro. I mean, we function on tracks together. We kick it all the time. But I never actually asked you where you got Jazzo the Juggernaut from.
So Jazzo the Juggernaut. Jazzo comes from my graph name Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want to move to anything else because that's what everybody called me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, okay, this rap, you got to come up with something. And I think coming up with a rap name is probably one of the hardest things there is. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm thinking, all right, what do I come up with? And
Without calling yourself Lil something.
man, bruh.
Without
Now that
being
you
Lil.
say that,
Lil
have you
nigga.
noticed how that shit has changed in
Yeah.
hip hop? It was always big.
Big.
Big, you feel me?
Yeah.
That was
Right,
Big
right.
Lil. So if y'all want to be Lil, be Lil.
Yeah.
You're right. You're
But
right.
now let's get deep with it. So Juggernaut, you know what I'm saying? My life has been a real hard life. A lot of it, most of it, all of it, I created. I made a hard life for myself, but I came out of it. So through through all the shit that I'm going through or was going through at that moment. Excuse me. At this, you know what I'm saying? At the towers.
Yeah. Smoke up, buddy.
Yes. I was watching TV and going through Netflix.
Yeah.
And it was X-Men. Fucking Juggernaut come out. And I'm tripping. Juggernaut was busting through walls.
Yeah.
Fucking going. And I was just like, Jazzo the Juggernaut.
What year was that?
Shit, I don't even.
Because Netflix is, not that old.
Yeah.
No, but they got like the old. They got the,
they got the old ones.
The old,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
cartoons and shit, right?
Throwbacks.
It was 8 years. I only been rapping like 8 years. So
Damn, I known you like about 8 years.
yeah, that's probably
You know
that's when I
what? That's
started.
a trip, cause like,
That's when I started.
No way.
and then like, damn, I want to jump. Go ahead, finish.
So
finish, man.
basically,
My
the
bad.
Juggernaut came from. I'm gonna show y'all some
Yeah.
sneak preview shit.
Uh-huh.
I've made it to it is what it is. I break through everything, all my trials, all my problems,
Okay.
everything I've been through. The Juggernaut just go through fucking anything, and there's only one person that could beat the Juggernaut.
Is that the
That's-
Juggernaut?
Nah, I'm
No,
not
his
gonna
brother.
say what it is because
His
but,
brother.
But there's no X-Men character that can beat the Juggernaut except this one person. You feel me? That can get through his powers.
Yeah, that's why he wears the helmet. Come on, dog.
And that's just being like you said. Thank you. That hustle, that person that just moved. That's the Juggernaut. You feel me? Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna figure it out.
That's
Yeah, because Jazzo's been around just me for a long time. Like, he was there when I was recording my first recordings of the Compton Symphony. I've been rocking with Jazz for a long time, so I've seen his growth, bro.
like
so.
when I first started rocking with you, or first even could say I believe I want to say it's the first time I met you. It was when you was doing the video with Psych Dog.
Psych Dog, shout out to
Shout
Hectic
out Psych
Society.
Dog, Hectic Society. Thank you. You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
that's when I
that's
really
when
started.
that's when I met you, and like I had no idea, nothing really about anything outside of Psych Dog. Because I kind of like already talked to him and shit through shows and shit. But my first time meeting you was over there.
Okay.
And then I'm like, oh, bro, spit. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of niggas hanging around. We was all chilling and shit. But when it was time to get to business, you had the verse. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, okay. So, we
My-
ended up
one-
kicking
one-
out then.
Was that the one at
Right here,
Chris, at We're in Watts?
Yeah, right here in Watts on 100.
Put your drinks
103rd.
up.
Yeah, that one. Put your drinks
One
up.
of my favorite times is when we all went to Rome's house.
Oh, shit.
Remember that?
I be asking him like, Ron, what's up with that?
Hey, y'all,
Yeah, we
you know
could've
why?
fucking-
Because this nigga outspitted everybody that
Oh,
day.
That nigga was just in the cut like this the whole time.
And that's
Walking
one
back
thing
and
about
forth.
y'all, man. You guys always brought a dope vibe to me, bro. I don't like hanging out with rappers. I swear to you, dog. I don't like hanging out with rappers. Y'all motherfuckers bring a dope vibe. Jazzo killed it that day, bro.
And that's because, like, I don't know, when I do music for myself, it just seems to take forever because I put so much of my soul into this shit, right? Like my feelings, my life. But let's say right now, if we say let's do a track, I already know, fuck this nigga Kiki and this nigga about to spit. I can't fall off. When this track drops, it's not gonna be two up here, one back here. It gotta be that three. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I just do my best to maintain with any, but
I was showing one of
it's
my
just who
coworkers
you working
yesterday.
with. You feel me? They boost you up. That's what they supposed to do.
I was showing one of my coworkers yesterday your track, one of the ones I've been complimenting you on these past couple of days, and he said, this was his exact words, bro. He said, I was not expecting that one. I swear to God, bro. His exact words was, I was not expecting, and I started just vibing.
Lot of love,
like,
lot of love, lot of love.
I started just vibing even more. Like,
Yeah.
look at this, my nigga right here.
Yeah, that's
You
my
know,
nigga.
know.
Yeah.
That's
But-
a dope ass color.
Yeah, bro.
I know, but
On
you know,
everything.
I've seen this man's growth. Like I've seen him go from like trying to doing. You feel me? To succeeding. Like my first podcast, he was my first interview. Remember that? I popped up on your first store, nigga. And that was my first ever interview
Oh,
as.
shit, I remember
You were
that.
there.
I fucking remember that.
It was my
dog.
first time ever popping up on anybody. It was my first time tapping in, and I went straight to Jazz. Like,
Yeah, bro.
you know,
I remember
like
that.
let's speak on that. Your first store, bro, was like,
yeah, bro.
like it was sentimental. It was everything that hip hop was supposed to do, dog. To me, it was a success, bro, because it was a plan that you put in motion. But talk about that store, bro. Let's talk about that first Nat King store, dog.
I was hoping we would have had the play button before we started this, but we was just talking about that. And that first store, like I was saying, was the birth of something.
Yeah.
The music, the clothing, all that, it was one thing. But opening a store, it was the birth of something. I started something. And it was like having a kid. Everything you want, you feel me? Now I gotta take care of it. Now I gotta figure this out, which you just learn to grow even more into it because now you have to live it.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, I have a quick question. What came first, the music or or the fashion for you?
The clothing came first. Clothing, we're about 10 years into clothing. I started off with a stencil and a spray can on a hoodie.
Wow.
Literally.
That's hip hop.
That's hip hop right
That's
there,
hip-hop
bro.
for you.
We didn't know how to...
How did Knack Inc. came to you?
So my son, Aval, skating. And he's been skating his whole life.
He
so-
hard, too.
That nigga hard.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know that nigga hard.
Yeah, yeah.
He was skating and we was going to the skate parks and I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was seeing the like sponsored motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But he's like, man, I'm that good too. Like, and I'm like, don't get discouraged. And I started seeing as a father how he was getting discouraged. So I was like, I get in the cocky mode. Fuck that. We gonna start our own shit.
That's right.
Nah, but we're not. Fuck that. We gonna start our own brand. We gonna start our own skate team. You feel me? So that's when we started thinking. All right, name. We was just thinking. It was me and another dude, Beamer, some dude I was messing with in the beginning, and we was just sitting down. We would draw all the time, and we was just thinking like, what a name. And he actually came up with the name. He said Knack, and I looked at him like, man, that shit's stupid. Like, that don't even sound cool. Like, for a brand, nah. But he kept writing it on papers, like just, and as a writer, you know, you have a name and you got to just keep writing it and writing it.
Yeah.
You start getting your style under it. Then it's like, Knack. Like, what does it mean? You know what I'm saying? A natural and acquired skill, talent. And I'm like, damn, that shit fits in perfect. Fits in perfect. So it's just like, it had to grow.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, we got to come up with a logo because the name I ain't feeling. Like, I'm not feeling the name. Let's come up with a logo. And that's when coming up with a logo was the hardest thing in the world. The logo came from my education from LA Trade Tech. And it's simple. It's just a K with a drip.
My favorite.
It's branding. It's how do you get, no matter what, people to just recognize something because people just look.
Yeah, quick.
You have to snap them with it. If you have a lot of stuff written, Knack Inc., that you're not going to remember that.
No.
But you're always going to remember a K. Just like you'll always remember the Nike logo, the Adidas logo, the Woo logo.
Yeah, that W, that
You don't
K,
you
yeah,
know the
the
Wu
check,
Tang. You know that W when it's
yeah,
over.
and that's over.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Motherfuckers, that shit worldwide.
I know, like that's what attracted me to your clothing. Remember, I had my first time wanting to wear it. I had a big show
The
and
Kikis, the Kevins, the Kamanis, the Kyle, Eric, like that's for my name.
That's a hard ass K.
hey,
Like,
dog. I told him I wanted it on the whole shirt. I'm performing at Queen Mary, my nigga.
White shirt with
Feel
the
me?
black
With the
K.
white shirt with
Yeah.
the black K, dog. To this day, people come up to me and like, yo, K shirt. I'm like, nah, it's my nigga shit. It's my brother stuff. Feel me? I'm all like, but it's you go support that nigga the same way you would support me. You want to get it from me, you get it from this dude. And you know, like, I've always been a big fan of your clothing. Like, what was like your introduction to clothes, like as a kid? What was that attracted you?
Yeah, what made you
like,
say you
like,
wanted this?
My mom's.
yeah.
My mom's, you know,
Shout out moms,
I'm
bro.
an
Yeah,
Asian-
shout
I'm
outs
an
to
Asian
moms,
nigga,
yo.
you
Shout outs
know.
to moms. Moms, I bet moms. Shout outs to moms, yo. Moms is good.
The one that created the monster.
Mm.
When I was little, you know what I'm saying, it was like them little shorts that we used to wear in the 80s and
Yeah.
shit. With the little tube socks, the magic tube socks with the shoes.
Yeah.
She always had me like some, if my family was doing some shit back in the day, so
Right.
she could
But,
afford that little.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about like the color schemes.
That's
that
what
you
I'm saying.
Oh,
If I
okay.
should have knew this was coming up.
You better
The
know.
baby pictures is
Yeah,
like.
you better know when
Like,
you come into
damn,
the
I was
towers.
looking like that already.
Yeah.
Mom was always doing it. Like
Yeah.
my shit, and as I grew up to dressing myself, she was always on me. That don't match. Remember back in the days you had to match?
Yeah,
Like,
back-
these days don't
yeah.
match
I
no
wish
more.
I could
Yeah.
see this nigga's drip right now.
Yeah. I was about
I
to
just barely-
say that.
I just barely
Look, it
took
just
right
rained
now,
yesterday.
nigga. Why
This
we
fool's
talking
still
about
wet.
this?
Yo, this nigga's still wet,
Bro,
yo.
this nigga came in here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. I don't know what the fuck them shoes are called. But,
Yeah, this nigga got like some fresh ass, like with the,
cow
like let's just say, look, he's
I'll
got
put them on
the,
the table real quick.
Look at that colors on there, dog. Like it's the cow with the blue. What are these called? The SBs, right?
Chunky Dunkies.
Yeah. But then look, this nigga's dripping with his own Mac Ink sweater with the yellow, with the pink,
I
and
ain't
the
never
baby.
seen this nigga not match.
So, mom's got me into the matching. As I grew older, I